We're taking a look at Apple here on the weekly chart. You can see we're right up against this 9-day EMA in here, and then basically almost to this lower trend line here. We're sitting at that 215 area. That's going to be the support for us on that 9-day EMA, which is currently 227. That's going to be our immediate resistance. So 217 to about, or I'm sorry, 227 to about 215, about a $12 channel there. As we're watching this each day to see what we're going to trade in. We still have about 3 more trading sessions coming up to close out this candle here. So we're going to see if we're going to close in between this area or we're going to get a little pop in here. If we do go above that 9-day EMA, we're going to be looking up here right around that 237 level. And then below this 215 and that 212 area right in here where our lower trend line and that good support in here ends. It's kind of nothing down here until we get all the way to that 197 area as a larger overall support for us in here. So this trend line does need to hold, because if it doesn't, it's a long way down to the 197s. Lower volume has been dropping off ever since right around that second week of March. And when we had that big pullback in here, you can see the high of 236 and a low of 208 that week. So about a $30 swing almost in there just in 1 week. The volatility got sucked out. We're climbing back higher. So I don't think we're going to get a huge swing like that in here anytime soon for this candle here. But again, that's still a $12 channel in here that we're kind of trading in right now for the week. So all in all, pretty decent size move in here as we're slowly kind of climbing our way back up. But it's all going to come down to this 215 area and the 212s to see if we can hold that. If not, this little area right here, then it's going to be a long way down to the 197s like we mentioned before. IV rank in here is pretty high, right around a 64 is what we're placing in here for your IV rank. $5 expected move by this Friday. Following Friday, right around $8. If you go all the way out to your April 17th, that's your monthly expiration, that's going to be right around a $10 expected move. So really within the next few weeks or so, everybody's kind of putting on the table that, hey, 230s are here, and then also we could be down here in the 210s. So that is what everybody is pricing in, but obviously it can move, and it's all going to come down to this 215 area in here as a good support for us for the time being. And then that's going to give us a heads up of what we're going to do as we make that run into earnings, which we have earnings coming up April 24th. So first quarter has ended, second quarter starting to roll around. That means earnings are coming up. So we could here get a few more weeks of consolidation off this 215s and then maybe get a little pop, little run into earnings here and to kind of push us higher. But again, that's kind of far out. We'll have to wait and see. All we're looking for immediately is the 215 is going to hold. Are we going to be on volume? Is that 9-day EMA going to be a harsh resistance for us, or can we breach that easily? That is what we're looking at here in Apple, just to keep it simple. All right, guys, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.